Hello there, it's Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. And today, I'm struggling. And why would I come on here when I'm struggling? A lot of reasons. I thought about it for a while. I was going to just skip doing a live. I didn't do one yesterday or Tuesday. This week has been very rough. There's been a lot of difficulties this week. Yesterday was off the charts. I can't go into that, but I'm struggling today. And I thought about, well, I talk about being a victorious soul. I'm supposed to be this victorious soul, right? No one is on top of the mountain all the time. No one, including me. And one of the things I thought of was the need to be vulnerable to you and say, you know, I'm struggling today. It happens to me too. I'm up and positive most of the time. I have talked about toxic positivity, and I'm not going to do that today because there's a time when you just need to feel your pain. You need to sit in the suffering. You need to deal with what you're feeling. You need to be honest and not hide. And today, one thing I'm doing is I'm not hiding. Hello, it's Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. And this is actually take two because Facebook hung up on me doing this live video. That used to happen a lot during the pandemic in 2020. So hopefully this will last the entire time and not hang up on me. And I don't even know if it saved the first one. But anyways, I'm starting over because you matter to me, because what I have to say today is important. I started with saying I'm struggling today. And why would I come on here and tell you that I'm struggling? Because you deserve to know that I don't live on the mountain all the time. No one does. I struggle just like you struggle. Everyone struggles sometimes. And I talk about being a victorious soul. Victorious souls have bad days. Or we have times when we struggle. We have things that go wrong in life. And so I wanted to come on here and encourage you, if you're struggling, to see what I'm doing with my struggling. And maybe it will help you today. The first thing I'm doing is I'm not hiding. I'm doing this video. I'm doing this live while I'm struggling. I hurt inside. This week has been a doozy. There has been so much pain this week, and yesterday was off the charts. I can't get into that because it's not my story to share, but it's extremely painful, and today my heart feels overwhelmed. And one of the things I do when I feel overwhelmed is a specific Bible verse comes to my mind, and so I want to read that to you. It's found in Psalm 61. It says, I'm reading it from my iPad, "O God, listen to my cry. Hear my prayer. From the ends of the earth, I cry to you for help. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the towering rock of safety, for you are my safe refuge, a fortress where my enemies cannot reach me. Let me live forever in your sanctuary, safe beneath the shelter of your wings." And I love that because the shelter of his wings to me speaks of the mercy seat. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. But it's a place that's safe, where we can bring all our difficulty, all our crap, all our mistakes to God, and He accepts us and He takes us there. He comforts us, He helps us, and He lifts us up. One of the things I'm struggling with is I've had these Invisalign since January. I'm tired of them, but I still have many weeks to go. And sometimes I just struggle with how they feel, wondering if it affects how you hear what I'm having to say. I don't want this to affect you in a negative way because I love you. I care about you. And so the second thing I'm doing is I'm running to my God and asking him to help me and telling him that my heart is overwhelmed. I'm not hiding, and I'm asking God for help. And the third thing I'm doing is that I want to share with you is I wrote an article for a website called Christianity.com about God being our strong tower. And I have that here with me. The name of the article is, How is the Name of the Lord a Strong Tower? Because it talks about the scripture in Proverbs 18:10, where it says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. And then I go on to say, well, what exactly does that mean? And I talk about what is the name of the Lord, and how is it a strong tower, and who are the righteous anyways, and can we feel safe in this strong tower, and we can call on his name. And when I was looking at this today to encourage myself in this, so here we are again, part 3, Facebook hung up on me again. And so hopefully on my podcast, I can piece these all together to make sense of them. I was talking about the article on Christianity.com. And I was talking about what was in there, and how we can call on the name of the Lord, who is Jesus Christ, to me. That is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords in my book. And at the end of this article, the thing that really encouraged me was it says, and everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. I want to be saved from my overwhelm. That's what it encouraged me, that I can run to him, the strong tower, and he will save me from my overwhelm. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you is a song that I had looked up, because there was a part in it that says, if the story isn't over if the story isn't good. Because I'm in the middle of some things going on, and it's very painful. But it's not over. It's not the end of the story. And so if you're going through something and it's not good right now, it's not the end of the story. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you can still write the end of the story. You still have something to say, something to do for the end of your story. You can still write more. And the song is called The Father's House by Corey Asbury. And it talks about laying your burdens down and leaving your shame at the door. Because God will take you just as you are, no matter how you're struggling, no matter how overwhelmed you are. You just come running to him. And look up this song, The Father's House, and lay your burdens down and ask him to take you into that strong tower and just help you not feel so overwhelmed. So I'm struggling, and if you're struggling, then run to the strong tower. And if you want me to pray for you, then leave a comment, contact me. I would love to pray for you. No matter how I'm struggling, I love to pray. And I love you. Danielle Bernack from DanielleBernack.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. Part 3, yay!